Hey, what up, dogs? Welcome back to Garo Tech's Clicker Heroes. Rawr, let's get right back into it, shall we? Last episode we did some ascending, and now we're just gonna do some progressing. This is a progression episode. There's a bunch of new subscribers on my channel, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of explaining while some progression is going on, just on how like my recording style is, I guess. If you guys wanted to know. So what I do is every recording session, I sit down and I do this progression episode to sort of like progress and sort of like fix a bunch of stuff to get ready for our next ascension. And then the next episode is split up into like 3 parts, and that is an ascension run, which lasts around like 50 minutes or so, split up into like 60-minute parts each, so I can show the full ascension. And then once that ascension is done with, I sort of play off screen a little bit to like gather up all these hero souls that you see here, the 9 mil right there, and also to progress as far as I can without compromising too much, really. So we're at like the 2300 mark at the end of this progression run. So we're about to, so yeah, I thought that was like sufficient enough, so to start a new progression episode. That way you can see like all the progression we've done. And speaking of which, I should go over all of my ancients right here and what's going on. Recently, very recently, I stopped sort of like theory crafting on which ancients are best to like level up and stuff like that, and just started using the fucking website, the Ancients Optimizer website, to do it for me. But beforehand, I had a huge predilection to sort of like keep everyone's like levels sort of equal, and also try to like boost up certain ancients, whenever I could. Like for example, Iris, I was always like, oh, just level her up 100 at a time because that makes sense to me, and that's like it's sort of that's its thing basically. Speaking of which, how much would 100 be right now? Only a mil, huh? Too bad I'm not gonna do it. But these were like my progression, like ancients right here, Kronos and Iris, because off screen, well, for the ascension, it's better to start at like a higher level. That way the episodes become shorter. I have a shorter recording session, and we get to our progression like mark at a faster time. And Kronos was there to get to a further progression, because look at these boss battles. They're lasting like 30 minutes basically. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's what I was doing before, and then I would level up all of my ancients, in respect to like a sort of a weird rule of thumb that I read in like one thread on the wiki one time, where it's like, oh, you want to spend like a fourth of your hero souls on like 4 different aspects of the game. One of those being just straight damage, one of them being gold gain, one of them being hero souls, and the other being just regular, just keep it in your body, or pump them into morgue, which is the equivalent to keeping them in your body, because it's just like straight translating to straight DPS basically. So that's what I was doing for a while, but apparently like I did it the wrong way. So now I'm using the Ancients Optimizer to like fix it up for me. Apparently my Solomon needs to be like at a way higher level, like way higher. It should be like equal to Ciolata's, if maybe like 10 or 20 levels underneath, but that's like nowhere close. And then apparently Ciolata's is supposed to be like the benchmark for like where everyone else's level should be. Everyone should be at least like a couple levels under Ciolata's. So he's at 2203. Yeah, see, these are all at 1600. It's a little bit off. And our Gave is pretty good. Look at that. It's I'm glad I fixed that aspect of it, but there's that. Then we have all of the ancients that we've maxed out. These are fun, especially like when you're heading into late game. The ancients that you max out are super helpful. If you're doing an active build, you want to get all the active ancients, the ones I haven't purchased yet, all of these guys right here, especially Vogger right there, and max all of them out, because that's going to help out with your ability spamming and whatnot. But I'm doing an idle build, so I purchased ancients and level them up in a way where it's effective in the idle format. And some of these are like just absolutely necessary. If you're thinking about which ancients to purchase and level up to max or close to max as soon as possible, here's some good ones. Atman, yes. There's a reason why in the Ancients Optimizer they have a relics tab, and the most important stat is definitely Atman. As you can see, we have changed up our relics a bit. Now we have the Night Piercer of Souls instead of like the ring that was here or whatever, and I sort of like reorganized them as well because the efficiency that it was showing on the Ancients Optimizer, this one's the highest efficiency and this one's the lowest. That way I can just have like a visual like mark of like, oh, which one's the next one to go, basically, if I get a better relic. And it's this guy right here. Apparently this guy's not too good because it's only 3 levels of Atman and 4 levels of Fortuna, whereas everyone else has 4 levels of Atman. If I get another relic that gives me 4 levels of Atman, this guy's probably going to be going. So any relic of souls basically is the one you're looking for, because that is Atman levels. But yes, so Atman, definitely get him and max him out as soon as fucking possible. Just the increased chance of primal bosses gives you intrinsically greater ascending value for hero souls. Super good. Bubos is nice. Bubos is nice for progression. Maxing him out gets you to kill bosses like that you normally wouldn't have killed and progress to further levels that you would never normally have gotten to, which in turn will increase your hero souls per ascension, just because you're like discovering more bosses from just killing ones that you weren't able to before, which is very, very slight, but it's mostly about progression than it is for straight hero souls. But it does have like a sort of slight hero soul advantage as well, if you want to think about it like that. Dog Cog, minus 50% hero hiring and level up cost. At first this seemed to me like a sort of like a gold, saver right there. So it was, I don't know, maybe it was a gold ancient in my eyes, but I believe now that I've used it a few times, it's more of like a I don't know, maybe a damage or progression ancient in my mind, just because the fact that whenever you're on a ascension run and you're able to purchase the next hero in like your ascension line, as you're like going through the levels and grinding them up, the fact that you can get it like in half as much time or half as much gold is super, super useful. That way you don't slow down the progression of your ascension run. Dora is absolutely necessary as well. So Dog Cog I would rate as like maybe a C tier ancient. It's important, and it's especially nice because you can max them out, but it's not super, super necessary, however. Because if you have the choice of Atman, I would definitely take that. And then Dora is another one that you should definitely take. 1,000 more treasure chests does not mean 1,000% more treasure chests. Definitely does not mean that you're that you're getting 100%, 1,000% treasure chest every single time. Obviously, it means that the original the original level of treasure chest, which I believe is 10%, it increases the value of that by 1,000% of the percent, basically, which only gives it another like 1%. So it's maxed out at 11% more treasure, 11% of a chance to get a treasure chest, basically. So that's basically the same as this one, Fortuna, which is 11% chance of getting 10 times gold, except, you know, they don't make it confusing like they do Dora. This one is interesting in the vein that if you, like, I would only get this, now that I have it and I understand it, I would only probably get this after I've already upgraded Dora all the way to level 50, just because Fortuna basically only comes in handy when it comes out of treasure chests, you know? And the fact that these only show up 11% of the time, and these only show up 11% of the time, if you multiply that, you get a treasure chest with silver coins in it, 10 times gold in it every, what, like 100 or so? It's slightly more than that. Maybe it's like 2 in every 100. Nah, it wouldn't be that even that much. It would be like 1.5 every 100. So 2 in every 400, or like, yeah, 1 in every 250 or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know the exact math. You probably know the exact math better than I do. But yes, it's a very, very difficult occurrence to have both of those happen at the same time. But Fortuna is only useful in that situation. So once again, it's like C tier. This is only good if, like, there's no other amazing ancients to choose from, and also if you've already had this one, which makes this one useful, at least. Next up is Chrysos. Start off with a bunch of gold. I'm going to call this D tier just because I only got it because it was cheap, and you level up to 10 and you just forget about it forever, and it never like makes a difference, honestly. Because, you know, if you're doing the correct ascension method where you're doing the clickable and then you're doing the iris, then this guy is like useless. But if you're not, then he might be useful. Actually, he starts you off with 100 mil, which will buy you like a very, very future, like a very like advanced hero to like start off with. I think it might be like Natalia Ice Princess, which is super, super nice, super good. But otherwise, if you're past that point, it's not a good one to get. But, you know, still get it. You level it up to level 10 and you forget about it forever, and it's, you know, it's fine. Kuma Wakamaru is one of those that it's almost necessary for the channel. For my channel here, it was definitely necessary because the ascensions were lasting way too long. I was creating like ascension run with like 6 parts to it, and now it's like just fucking crazy for me. So someone suggested I get Kuma Wakamaru. It lowers the amount of monsters I have to fight in each level, which just made it so I just went through each like 100 levels so fucking quickly. There's like it saved my life basically, but also it'll save your life if, like, because time is a resource, my friend. If you're spending like the majority of your time doing like grinding up your ascension all the way to where it was before, like every 2 hours, 3 hours or so, you're not spending that time doing another ascension, getting more hero souls. So it's definitely good in that aspect, in the time saving aspect, where it's equal to like the theology, the ideology that like time equals money. It's totally true with Kuma Wakamaru. The less time you spend actually killing monsters, the more hero souls you get once you do more ascensions and whatnot in a row. Ooh, 2 rubies, good. Let's do the 5-minute one. Yeah, Mary's still at level 30. Gloria has gone up to level 25, but once again, I give these guys the least amount of trouble as I can to keep them here, but also Mary's my only fabled one. Everyone else is still like kind of garbage. And then we have Revolk. Revolk, it's a 15% chance of double rubies from clickable treasures when you get a ruby. My issue with this one is that the levels, its max level is 15, yes, but the levels they ramp up in like how much hero souls you got to spend to max this guy out. So this guy's pretty expensive, and the gains from it, honestly, it's not too great. If anything, it'll give you what, maybe like an extra, like, I think I calculated it out at one point, but an extra like 40,000 hero souls every ascension or something like that. I don't think it's too worth it. But also, like, if you're going for completion, might as well grab it, get it to level 15, especially if you have like the hero souls to spend. Like if I had gotten Revolk now with like 9 million hero souls, it wouldn't even put a dent in it, in that much, just to get them to level 15. But if you're like choosing between leveling up some of your like actual ancients that you might really want to level up, to add some progression and some advancement in your game, as opposed to leveling up Revolk, choose that over Revolk. But if you got the extra ones to just dump into Revolk, you can do that. It's he's a pretty nice guy. He's a pretty nice guy when he gives you the double ruby chance. Here's my thing with it, though. I know this was probably the thing that I was thinking of looking up when I was doing like the 12-hour fucking recording session for the 200 episode Bananaganza, but I totally forgot about it because that was a crazy time in my life. But yeah, so we know the chance of the chance. Oh, well, actually, we didn't know the chance of getting a ruby from a click. Yeah, we don't know anything about like clickable ruby stuff. For example, I don't know what the chance, because sometimes it doesn't come with a ruby. Sometimes it's just a clickable that like pops out a bunch of gold. So what is the chance of getting a ruby on a clickable? And then subsequently, what is the chance of the base chance of getting double rubies from the clickable? Because I remember this happening before we even got Revolk. So what was the base chance, and what does adding 15% to that base chance turn that into? That's an interesting debacle. I think actually I tried looking it up. Yeah, now I remember. I think I tried. I forget what part it was. It was a part, but I think I tried looking up the math behind all that, and I was not satisfied, and no one had an answer for me. But if y'all can look it up for me, or just what the answer is, that'd be great to like learn. If you just want to pop it down in the comment section right there, that'd be super nice. I would like to know all that information, just because I'm still like iffy as to if Revolk is like worth it or not, and like the fact that there is a chance of getting rubies upon clickables, and a base chance of getting double rubies. It might not be like as good as not everyone thinks, but like as I previously thought it might have been, which is why I dumped all of my hero souls into it, even though I probably shouldn't have. Probably should have leveled up Solomon instead. Regardless, before the end of this episode, are we gonna stop at this guy right here? Are we past? Hold on. Sorry. Where am I? Oh, see, I still haven't gotten to like my previous level area. I'm pretty sure I would if I just do more progression, but I just that's the thing. If I have too much progression in between episodes, in between recording sessions, then I wouldn't put out an episode a day, which is sort of my thing. So gotta do some things unoptimally to help with the YouTube channel itself. Did I get? Oh yeah, I did. I got some what's it called, achievements recently. There you go. Boom. I'm not sure if I showed these before or not. I'm pretty sure I did, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So I guess nothing has changed. But this is actually a pretty good time to talk about the new what's it called? The new update that's coming up. One of their biggest updates for oh shit, here we go. Oh no! Oh, we're 2 away, god damn it. Well, the more levels you put in OG, the higher DPS she's gonna get, no matter what. So it's still good to do that, but a little unoptimal and weird, in my opinion. Let's do a 5-minute relic quest right here. Yeah, this is a perfect time to talk about the new update that's coming out. Apparently, it was one of the biggest updates to date for Clicker Heroes. A lot of things are happening. The first and most exciting to me, to me personally, is that they're gonna rework relics. They're gonna make it that they're more effective. 1, and 2, they're gonna lift the caps. So we're gonna get these guys past level 50. All right. And the next one, which is probably the biggest one, but like whatever, you know, I like the relic ones. I like the relic announcement, but probably the bigger part of that announcement is that they're adding a new way of ascending into the game, which is called transcending. And apparently when you transcend, not only does it reset your heroes, where like you know, their levels are all the way back down to 0. You have to purchase them all over again. You start out again at level like 1 instead of where I'm at, level 2,346 up here. But it'll also reset your ancients. Like they'll go down to level 0, and it'll destroy all your relics too, I think is what I heard. And what else? I don't know if it'll do anything with mercenaries. I think for immortal damage that you're doing, the 13,000k that I have right here, I think that'll stay the same. Oh, that's right. And it won't destroy all your achievements, but you won't gain the what's it called? You won't gain the DPS from any of the achievements that you've gotten unless you regain those achievements during the transcending like run, basically, which is crazy. I think they'll have like sort of a weird like highlight on it when it's like, oh, you've earned this, you know, you've done this achievement in the past, but not during this transcendence run, basically, which is fucking insane, dude. I've been working like so hard all my life, man. All my life I've been working to get all of these achievements completed in the first place. You know, I haven't even gotten close to some of them, and now they're gonna be like, nah, start over. I don't know if I'm even gonna try for a transcendence run. It'll be super weird. I think transcendence runs are people who are like gotten late game, where they literally have just done every single achievement, done every single thing, gotten every single hero, which I still haven't gotten yet, gotten every single ancient, and is just literally just like grinding up levels at this point. It's becoming monotonous to them, so they transcend and start from the bottom. Now we're here, which is crazy to me. But also, like, what do you gain from transcendence, right? What happens? Is there an achievement for transcending? I'm guessing there's gonna be. Is there gonna be like way more hero soul gain from transcending, or is there just gonna be like a better progression effectivity from from ascending? For example, you won't gain a bunch of hero souls automatically, but like your chance to find primal bosses and like your primal hero soul percentage of each boss will just be permanently increased or something, or your DPS or something. I don't know. This is just theory crafting at this point. But when the actual thing comes out, maybe we'll know. And also, hopefully they'll lift the cap onto the old power bloop over here. My friend has been at 4 billion for a really long time now, and that is 4 billion, isn't it? Was I reading that wrong? Yeah, that's 4 billion. And this is only 292 million. Oh, so someone probably should have won already, or maybe they have, who knows. But it doesn't look like it, because the prize, I can't believe I like overlooked that. Like, the numbers definitely don't match up. The 3.9 or 4 billion is definitely way more than 292 million. I had no clue. That is so crazy, and that is so crazy that no one like has still won it. Like presumably, of course, 4 billion. They wanna raise that though. Yeah, they're gonna want to raise the 4 billion. People play the power bloop every day, my friend, and they don't win, which is why it gets up to like 10 billion. You're definitely gonna want to raise that, or they might just take this off completely. Like, this has been a failure in my opinion, this power bloop update, just because no one has won, I don't think, at least, or if they have, they're like, I don't know. But also like what's the point? Well, what do bloop coins get you? Nothing, I'm guessing. Okay. Ooh, also a cool new. Do I want money? I do want money, because I want to level up OG. Fragsworth Solomon, not worth it. Yes, get the forge cores. These forge cores are not going to stay here for long. The 62,000 that I've accumulated over the time, over these past few months, that's going to be spent on leveling up all of these dudes. Cause fuck yeah. What was I talking about? I was talking about power blue coins don't do nothing. I was talking about some stuff. Jesus Christ, I get sidetracked so fucking easily. It makes it difficult to talk about things. And lift the cap on us. Oh, right. So it's about that time. Am I gonna wait until level? Nah, it's gonna take way too long. I might wait another 5 minutes to or 4 minutes to get this dude up. Cause how much is it gonna do? Oh yeah, I could probably get the other 2 levels. That way, we'll progress a little bit. I guess we'll try it out. But the biggest thing is that the Ancients Optimizer that I was using, the page that I had saved, like bookmarked and stuff, wasn't working for some reason. Like I tried putting in all the information and like it just wasn't loading up the page. So I had the idea like, oh shit, maybe they updated it. Maybe this is like an old page. So I looked up the user creator or whatever, and it turns out yes, they did update the Ancients Optimizer. And holy shit, is there a lot of new shit on here. For example, now now there's not only like a couple of tick marks to tick in, boxes to tick in when you're doing stuff or whatever. Before it was like there's only like a include souls gained after ascension, or are you doing an idle build or a active build or something like that, and you tick that in. But now they have so much more. They have like setup time, expected clickables per hour, gold ratio, hybrid ratio, and now in addition to doing builds, which is idle active, now they have hybrid. You have starts too, which I have a clickable start. You know, that's an option, and I do that, which is crazy because I didn't know that was a thing until I fucking did it. So that's a clickable start. There's a Midas start, and then there's a both start where people do clickable and Midas to get a bunch of gold in the beginning, and then there's a clicks per second thing, which is it says 40 here, but I don't fucking do 40 clicks. I don't do any clicks per second, and then start skill schedule and second skill schedule. I don't know what the fuck that is, but like so much shit. All the ancients are now in alphabetical order instead of the order that they show up in your thing, which, you know, I was against at first, but then I realized, oh shit, all of the ancients that I actually level up, they're just like all together in the alphabet, so it's great. The heroes tab is basically the same, but now they have this disclaimer on there that says they only recommend regilding if the efficiency is 1% or more better. So that's good to know. Good. And they also have like new weird things. It says like for the heroes guilds and stuff, because there's a power 5 now. I don't know. Oh, power 5. I just hovered over it and it's Tree Beast, Ivan, Brittany, Samurai, and the Seer, which is interesting. Okay. Then they have the relics one, which now I tested it, and if you have more than like one relic in your sorry, let me show it to you. Yeah, in your junk pile, if you have more than one, it'll now like effectively read the efficiencies and do all that stuff, so you know which one's best and whatnot, which is awesome. That's great. And they have this other tab, which just is like, oh, do you have the 2x multiplier in the shop? What's your highest zone ever? What's your total DPS from the achievements? Which I believe it just like calculates all that from when you import your data in. Then there's Iris, because yeah, on the Ancients, whenever you put in your info, Iris never is like, oh, level it up. it would just be like see the iris tab, and then I look at the iris tab and it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. It says like level per efficiency and souls per hour / time and optimal zone. Like I don't know what the fuck, how to read any of that. But hopefully I don't need to fuck with it, because I don't think we need to level up iris for a while, because we leveled them up pretty high. Then we have Lev. What's this? This table shows the order the heroes are purchased. Oh yeah, that's right. This literally gives you a breakdown of what heroes to level when and where to have the most fucking efficiency with your ascension run, which is fucking ridiculous. And then you have Sim. This table shows cumulative stats at the end of each 5 levels. For Century, do the iris level. I recommend pasting this table on a spreadsheet. Cumulative stats. Oh, I guess this one is just it shows you how your efficiency's going every 5 levels of the way, just to see if you're doing it correctly or some shit. It's some crazy shit. There's a lot of shit going on here. Oh shit. Okay, let's do that, and then we do 1 and 2. There she goes. There she goes. We might even beat this ancient coming up, and I think I'm gonna wait for that to happen before we do. Oh, well, let's start another 5-minute quest. Let me likey. Yeah, before we level up any of these dudes, I'm going to definitely go ahead and definitely get a wait until... Just wait. Oh, this guy's not even fucking... Stupid. It's not even a Primal Hero Soul boss or nothing. So let's just spend all of our things, huh? Spend all of our Hero Souls, huh? Right, so yeah, that was how do we do that? Well, you go in here. You do all this, and I already have the page open because I was looking at it, and just copy and paste. Yeah, import, and it does a little bit of calculations, and oh, interesting. And the new ancient suggestions, now instead of giving me negative DPS, it just gives me a 0% DPS increase from getting all of the other ancients, which is interesting. I guess if I wanted to get them, I just fucking get them if I want, because the next one would only be 7,500, which is hilarious. But yes, it shows me all the shit that's going on over here. But also, if I this is exciting, you guys. If I hover over the what's it called? If I go over to the Heroes tab here, because I saw this last time and I just wanted to make sure it was correct. Yes, it is correct. What's it called? The Heroes tab now doesn't show OG as the most efficient hero to have gilded. Now it shows Lilin as the most efficient hero to have gilded. So, guess what, you guys? Fuck yeah, we're switching all our guilds to fucking Lilin. Oh, do we even have her purchased? We do. It's just she's not a super high level. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna no. We're gonna set her level to max. Spend all the money in the world to bring her as high up as we can. It's close, but no cigar. But then we're gonna take a look at our DPS. It's 2.444 162s, and then we're gonna switch over our guilds, right? Yep, there it is. And it's slightly less, but that's because OG was leveled up super fucking high, and Lilin, yeah, I got her as high as I could, but once again, that's not ideal. Oh, look at her! Look at that gilded pink lady. She looks pretty all right. Hopefully, we'll find a cool, awesome way to make that happen in the future. But for right now, I need to recalculate. Yes, the Ancients Optimizer. Now that we have all our shit switched over to Lilin, so let me refresh the page. Okay. Now let's paste. Yeah, import. Yeah, see, the iris thing just says see the iris tab, and the iris tab makes no fucking sense to me. Okay, Please, 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 just, do all that stuff. And then I can go over here, and I'll calculate all these for me. Just want to make sure that all of our heroes switching to the guilds was correct. Yes, now it's showing Banana as having negative 1.85% efficiency for having the guilds, and Lilin has 0.04%, which is weird because I already have her gilded, so I don't know what else I can do there, but it's good. We have it on her. That's good. Now we can just focus on using our hero souls to just push into all of these ancients right here. Let's start off with Argave, since he's all the way up top. 176 into Argave. Let's do it. That's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Then we have 557 into Liberatus. Well, okay, so I'm looking, and it's basically just no, okay, so we'll just do it like that. 557 into Liberatus, okay? Just don't make it more complicated for yourself, Garo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Then we have 548 into Mammon. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do that. 40, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then we have 539 into Mimsy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so this is exactly what they wanted us to do. They wanted us to get them all to that same level, which is interesting. I think they only use like the rule of thumbs on here now. So it's See You Later gets 178. Let's do that. It gets 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Solomon gets 56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. I could do more. Then we need. Oh, it says okay. Since I got those extra hero souls from for my ancient, it sort of threw it off a little bit. So it's saying 831,000 goes into Morg, but we have 862,000. So let's do one more level of the Solomon. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. And now Morg gets all of this. This is all for you, Morg. Enjoy it. This is your time to shine. Cool. Awesome. This is a little bit of a longer episode, but I was explaining a lot of weird stuff goings-ons back up in here, just to make things more understandable to my audience, especially all the newer people coming in to view the channel and whatnot. And then we're going to do some ascending and see how everything works with Lilin as a person, as opposed to the cool. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I told myself I was gonna do this too, but I totally almost forgot. But we have 144 rubies. Let's pop a couple of these. Yeah. Out with the old, in with the new. Oh, that was from ascending. Cool. All right, got a new achievement for ascending. Okay, whatever. But now let's, now that we have those extra, let's do this again. Sorry guys. Just want to do this on on the thing, so that we what's it called? So there's no confusion when I start the next episode. There we are. Okay, let's do 30 into Argave. 30. and 28 into the 3 ladies. 28. Let's do. Come on. Yes. 20, 20, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do 30 into See You Laters and 18 into Solomon. 30 into See You Laters and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into Solomon. Rest of it goes into Mork. There we go. Alright. Now we're good. No more rubies, no more rubies. Now we're good to send. So like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.